Welcome to Indian Mosquito News. There's a speculation that's running around the world that according to US intelligence and national security officials, an intelligence team of Trump has informed to Trump that there might be a possibility that the coronavirus has been leaked out from the BioWar lab from Wuhan. So let's see what actually the speculation talks about. According to US intelligence and national security officials, the people who are investigating how coronavirus spreads to the US, Trump believes that corona is more likely to spread from a Chinese laboratory than it is from the Chinese wet market. One of the multiple theories may have been persuaded by researchers to determine the origin of the coronavirus is one that may have leaked from the Chinese lab, which however caused a pandemic and killed hundreds of thousands of people, especially in America. The US does not currently believe that coronavirus is associated with bioweapon research, and there's currently no indications and proofs and evidences that the virus is man-made. Though intelligence sources are trying to determine if there are many other reasons, and most probably the highest speculation that's running around the world is the virus might have been leaked out from the Chinese lab. But some analysts say that Trump's supporters, including some Congress Republicans who are eager to repel the criticism, have come forward in the wake of many criticisms that Trump has failed to curb this corona pandemic, and these people suddenly brought this theory to suppress the failures of Trump. This is actually one of the analysis that's been coming out of American news. An intelligence official familiar with government analysis said that the theory that US intelligence officials are investigating is that we suspect that the virus originated in a laboratory in Wuhan, China, and was accidentally released to the public. US intelligence has not been able to confirm this theory, however, but you are trying to determine if there was evidence that someone was infected in the library by accident, or there was some evidence that they were infected by a lack of material organization in the lab. See, intelligence sources said that the US government is reviewing sensitive intelligence collection aimed at this Chinese government, but some intelligence officials may never know the real reason. However, how did this coronavirus evolve? Nobody knows and nobody can find it. According to the intelligence Joint Chief of Staff Chairman Mark Milley acknowledged this week that US intelligence is trying hard on whether the coronavirus originated in your laboratory and from where, what is the original source of this coronavirus outbreak to the world. Although the weightage of evidence seems to suggest a natural source, a lot of opinions right now are that the virus is natural, it's organic. Esper said and added the additional investigative work needs to be done to find the reality of the source of the coronavirus. When asked about intelligence first reported by Yahoo and Fox News, President Donald Trump said Wednesday that the US is looking at this horrible situation very closely but declined to discuss what was said about the findings. The Chinese government denies the lab doctrine, and many outside experts are skeptical about the idea, as the CNN has previously reported, according to the comments and quotes given by the Chinese government, condemning the comments that the virus has been out from the BioWar lab from Wuhan. China's position on the origin and the transmission routes of the coronavirus is clear. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Zhao Lijian said Thursday, the head of the World Health Organization has reportedly stated that there is no evidence to suggest the virus is present, created the laboratory. Many renowned medical professionals around the world have labeled theories such as lab leaks as lacking scientific proof. A source close to the White House coronavirus task force also warned that every time someone spreads a virus or other pathogen has come out of the laboratory to determine, we definitely continue to do the research, he says. As a communist party led country, they don't cooperate when Americans need them. So we already know that the Chinese have this lab, and US knows that about the wet markets. They also know that virus itself originated in Wuhan. So all these things come out together at an evidence with a proper evidence. According to America, they says that we come out with proper evidences with sufficient answers to all these questions in near future, and our intelligence people are working so hard to find out the real fact and with evidences. Some officials have noted that the US hopes to invest in China, but the US should be careful not to spend in China until the pandemic comes into custody and more information about its creation. This is all about the news today. Dr. R.B. Kakmanu, Mosquito News.